this is just going to be a real quick video on structure, on how it looks when it's trending, your motive waves, and then your correction waves here. The only three rules of the Elliott wave analysis is pretty simple. They're right here. And then one really important thing is all structure starts and ends with impulse. So this is the channeling technique here. You can go back through the charts and look at this yourself, and a lot of times it maps out your impulse waves with pretty darn good accuracy. Then there's times where you might have certain corrective waves correct for a while and then go, and that's when the channeling technique might not work out so well. But you can also use Fibonacci and also use Google too, everyone. A lot of the stuff you ask questions about can be found on Google, just basically like certain things with Elliott wave if you want to start getting some info on it. But leave it on here. I'm going to go over here. I drew all these in bearish correction. You just flip them for your bullish correction. We have impulse, 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 impulse. All structure starts and ends with impulse. Alright. And now we got all this mess. Every candle on this chart's a week. So you have wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, impulse 1. And this is pretty neat. So wave 1 and 2 here equal up about the 4.618. If you remember me talking in my other videos, waves 1 and 5 usually are 0.618 Fibonacci projection of the first wave. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have support for a harmonic pattern. I also have support for wave 5 here. This is kind of neat, and this is what happens when wave 5 doesn't extend past wave 3, and it's wave failure, showing basically weakness in the security or stock or whatever you're trading. And then we have this down motion here. So we have 5 waves down here. This wave 3 is the strongest. And you have your Fibonacci 1.618 adding up wave 1. And now I'm looking for short again here. Just a couple of my pairs I've been watching. And I wanted to show you too. When looking at the absolute largest trend, it's good to look at monthly charts. And you see here wave 1, 2, 3, 4. A little trick you can do, switch it to a line chart. You see they didn't really overlap. Here they got very close, but they didn't overlap. I prefer the candles. Let's take a look at what's happening now. I have a sell right here. I broke this little kind of flag up. It's making another kind of weird looking pattern. Could break up, come down. I'm just kind of holding from here and waiting to see what happens. Kiwi yen. I sold here from the top. I have a sell open right now from right here. It's making a flag up now. Could potentially have another impulse down. I'm still holding from right here. I have no intentions on exiting the trade yet. Pound USD. I posted a markup on this the other day. Basically watched for the break to the downside and then to the upside. Looks like a expanded flat right now. So you have wave B coming past the start of wave A and then wave C. I'm looking for it to terminate around this area, right up here. Let's see how that plays out. Then here, I posted a markup on this the other day as well, on a 5-3-5 structure, coming still into a combination correction. And it looks like Aussie dollar's taking off again against USD. I'm waiting for a pullback. I'll get in and let's see what happens with that. This is a relatively old markup, a bullish 5-0 pattern, but it has played out kind of cool so far. So you have this sell right here, broke at this point, and we have a couple pullbacks. Let's see if it keeps selling down. And everyone knows I've been short on UJ for a while. So you have your Fibonacci of 1 here, wave 1. You have your 2.618 of wave 5. Wave 3 is the strongest impulse here. And now we have a possible expanded flat correction I'm looking at. And it played out pretty good so far. Let's see what that happens now. And then this one here. Everyone knows I've been short on this one, for obvious reasons I'll point out again in a minute. What the pattern's doing right now, let's find out. We have like a 1, 2, 3 wave here, 1, 2, maybe break to the downside, upside, break to the upside, who knows. Let's see what happens. Ultimately, this pair is going to break to the downside. So you have impulse here, correction, then impulse. So now we're dancing under this trend line here, and wave A and C in a zigzag tend toward equality. So that's what I'm looking at here. I just take sells when it gets up to structure. I don't have necessary entrance and exits for these trades because they are not signals, they're just observations, and then I trade upon what I see. I could be sleeping and not trading, could be working and not trading, so I may miss some of my setups, but I take them one piece at a time, and that's how we gotta do it.